Enjoy an amazing Christmas.
France is on edge after a series of violent attacks on the public that have raised fears of terrorism.
And Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott has warned of a heightened level of terrorist chatter following the Sydney hostage crisis. Joyce Wu reports.
The funeral service for Lindt Chocolate Cafe manager Tori Johnson was held in a church just meters away from the scene of a 16-hour drama in Sydney a week ago. Among those attending were some of the staff and customers who were held hostage. More than 1,000 people attended a separate memorial service for lawyer Katrina Dawson at her alma mater, Sydney University. Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott warned today that his government has detected an increased terror threat.
The briefing from the security agencies today indicated that there has been a heightened level of terrorist chatter in the aftermath of the Martin Place siege. That's why it's important that people remain alert and aware, as well as reassured that our police and security agencies are doing everything they humanly can to keep us safe.
Manharan Monis, a former Iranian refugee and self-styled cleric, was killed along with the two hostages when police stormed the cafe. France is also worried about its own terror threats. 11 people were injured yesterday when a van drove into a Christmas market in the western city of Nantes. 5 of the victims were injured seriously, including the driver. According to media reports, the driver shouted "God is great" in Arabic and then stabbed himself with a knife. But some witnesses did not recall hearing it. French officials have tried to play down terrorist fears following 2 other attacks over the weekend, one in which a driver ran down 13 bystanders and another in which a recent convert to Islam knifed police officers. Joyce Wu, ATV News.
The music world is mourning the death of British rock singer Joe Cocker.
The man with the unforgettable voice died at the age of 70 after a long battle with cancer. An Jiang reports.
The music world has lost Joe Cocker, famed for his distinctive soulful and raspy voice. The 70-year-old singer lost a long battle with cancer after struggling with alcohol and drug abuse throughout his career. Born in Sheffield, England in 1944, Cocker worked as a plumber while pursuing a singing career with covers of Motown songs at pubs in the 1960s. He became known for his unique stage presence involving facial and body contortions as he delivered his signature gravelly voice. Cocker burst onto the world stage at the Woodstock Music Festival in 1969, where he performed an explosive rendition of the Beatles song "With a Little Help from My Friends." Former Beatles member Paul McCartney had praised Cocker for giving that song a whole new life. His Mad Dogs and Englishmen tour in the early 70s cemented his success, and he scored another big hit in 1974 with "You Are So Beautiful." It was voted 4th most popular love song in a U.S. online poll just last year. His career gained another boost in 1982. His duet "Up Where We Belong" with Jennifer Warnes, featured in the film An Officer and a Gentleman, earned him a Grammy and an Oscar award. The song Unchain My Heart in 1987 was another big hit. Fire It Up was the last of the 23 albums he recorded. Cocker, who lived in Crawford, Colorado, is survived by his wife Pam, a stepdaughter, and 2 grandchildren. Joe Cocker, the man with the unforgettable voice, was 70. An Chang, ATV News.
Time now for sports with Raymond Young.
And Chelsea can do no wrong in the Premier League, Raymond.
Well, that's right. The Blues remain at the top for Christmas. Chelsea clinched all 3 points after beating Stoke City, while there was victory for Napoli in the Italian Super Cup final.